Welcome to today's video. Today I'd like to talk about Space Base. Space Base is the game of today, and it is by John DeClaire, published by AEG. I have the Command Station expansion to it, so it's a slightly bigger box than the base game comes in. This will not be a rules teach of the game. It'll just be kind of talking about the few mechanics that I find really interesting. With that being said, a general overview is everyone will get the same player board, and you'll start with the same 12 cards lined up from 1 to 12. And these cards consist of different, there's a blue section and a red section. And so the blue section is items you can gain on your turn. The red section, once it's tucked under its action slot, are resources you can gain on your opponent's turn. And how this will work is there are 2 dice that on your turn you will roll. So they're standard D6 dice, but they have added little space ships to the ones on the dice. So you'll roll them, and then so we roll a 8 in this situation. And then you have the choice on your turn to either activate the 8 slot and receive its bonus, or activate the 2 and the 6 slot and receive both of their bonuses. And then you have the option to buy a card and then pass it to the next player's turn, and then they'll roll the dice and say they roll a 4 and a 6. As you upgrade cards into your board, they'll get tucked behind different slots within the board. And so this one we have under our 6. So anytime a 6 is rolled, we would be able to gain 3 coins when it's not our turn. And so that is the basic flow of the game. And once somebody gets to 40 victory points, that'll trigger the end of the game. Whoever has the most points at the end of that round wins. And so I like how that small decision between either taking the 2 individual bonuses or the sum of them changes up the probability curve of what cards you can activate, because then 1 through 6 have the option of activating a lot more. So when you're buying cards from the market, you have a cost associated to the how much it costs to buy, and then this is the slot it'll go into. There's that decision space of, do you want to fill up your smaller numbers to get residual bonuses there, or do you want to build up on like the 7/8s that might be able to come up more often as a sum, but they're a stronger power, or do you really want to press your luck and fill out the 12 section, which won't get triggered that much, but for like the 11, this is an expansion card, but you'll get a lot more of the bonuses when that comes up. And so that fun, that small decision of choosing to have the option to sum the dice or take them individually creates such it changes the, instead of the bell curve of probability, really raises the 1 through 6 to have the same probability. I think it makes 6s and 5s potentially a little more potent to coming up more. I don't know if they have a probability chart in the instructions or not. That's not the right instruction to be looking at. This is going to be some dead air, but they have. So right here, they give you a fun little chart to show all the different combinations that will trigger the ability for it to be rolled. So 6 is actually the most common number to buy under, because there's 17 different combinations that will have a 6 appear, where 1s and 2s will have 12 and 13 chances. And so that is my favorite part about Space Base, of trying to, play the probabilities and buy and upgrade certain sections, because you could do a strategy of anytime you see a 7 card in the market on your turn, buy it, and you have this big action chain combo that when the 7 is rolled by anyone else, you get a lot of power for spending money and economy and stuff like that. I think that's such a cool small twist to a game that makes a dice rolling game feel really fun. And so that is Space Base. That's the part of the game that I like the most. I'd love to hear in the comments below what you find interesting and enjoyable in Space Base. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video.